Kenneth actually came to see how Ben was doing because Margaret told him that Dr. Bloch said that they can admit Ben for observation, but that Ben wasn't having it and he said he wanted to stay home. So Kenneth, on his way, thinking that he's going to see a sick brother-in-law, was not prepared for what he saw. His brother-in-law was a shadow of himself, dehydrated, vomiting, having diarrhea. His tongue was, as I said earlier, swollen. It was white, completely white, and he could see that there is something seriously wrong with Ben Rheder. And it was shortly after Kenneth's visit that Ben passed away. And as I mentioned, on the night that Ben passed away, Margaret called the doctor, Dr. Bloch, and he issued that death certificate saying it was heart failure. But Ben's family was not convinced, and they actually wanted a post-mortem done on Ben to find out how can somebody die in the prime of their lives. He was fine, he was never an ill person, and Margaret devised a scheme, which I think it was allowed in those days, that she kept Ben's body in the house. She didn't want to send him to a funeral parlor where the funeral parlor can allow a post-mortem. She had him buried directly from home. She kept him there for 2 days. Then it was the funeral, and then the tongues started talking. And the one person who talked the most was Margaret Rheder. She had apparently, while Bill was still alive, told everybody in the neighborhood who wanted to know that she's going to inherit a lot of money from Ben, that she's going to buy this house, that she's going to do I don't know what else. But she was talking about this money she's going to inherit. She was telling people about her affair, all the while that Johan had called the affair off, but she wasn't saying that to people. One of the neighbors testified in court that she walked past the house. Now, a railway house would typically be the front door and the back door directly opposite each other. When you walk past a railway house in those days, you could see directly into the house. And I'm imagining with this testimony that the neighbor did, she could see Margaret ironing clothes inside of the house while she could hear Ben screaming for help, screaming to be released from this pain that he had. And it didn't bother Margaret at all. She just went on ironing clothes.